Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Coming to you here at the end of the week, recording this on a Friday, and it's just 1 week away until I make that big ride. But anyhow, today I want to talk about include 3 things for raw food diet success in 2021. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go down and hit that subscribe button now. Click on the little bell and check send notifications so you can come back, check out some more content because there's going to be a lot going on in 2021. How's everybody doing out there? Man, we're getting some cold weather here. The weather's good, pretty skies, so yeah, all good in this part of the world. But today we're going to talk about 3 things, and I've talked about this mentality before, but I'm going to try to really double down on the point today. Everybody, when they start doing a new lifestyle or whatever, when you start something new like this, the focus is on, and I see it everywhere on social media. I see it in the questions that I'm asked. Everybody focuses on what they're going to miss out on, what they're not going to eat anymore, the things that are not going to be included on this, the reasons why they can't make this work, the excuses of, well, but this, but this, but this, but this, but I got hungry, but I'm an emotional eater, but I'm addicted to this, but I like this, but. All those buts generally go in one ear and out the other for me because those buts just turn into, it's just an excuse. If you want, if you want to find a way not to do it, you'll find a way not to do it. If you want to find a way to do it, you'll find a way to do it. And that's what I'm thinking about here. Instead of focusing on, okay, I'm not going to eat this anymore, I'm not going to eat that anymore, this is off the menu, this is bad, blah, blah, blah. Focus on what you can eat. Focus on what you're going to eat. Focus on what's good about this lifestyle. And then let everything else just kind of fall into place after that. Basically, it's a matter of kind of you crowd out the bad stuff with the good. You put so much good stuff in, you have so many good habits going that it really just kind of suffocates off the bad stuff. Like, because if you eat these 3 things, or if you're including these 3 things in your diet, and if you're including them and you're eating as much as you want to, and you should, there's not going to be a lot of appetite for the stuff that you're always like, well, but I had to have some of this. So the 3 things that I always recommend including in this lifestyle, I include almost daily. I don't do anything daily. I'm not like on that total, like regimented, like, okay, must eat this, 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 and this. Although I am kind of limited. If you follow my Instagram, then that's just out of laziness. I'm just like, all right, I can get this stuff right now. This is easy to make. A lot of times I just default to that, the easiest thing to make, because I don't want to fool with anything else. Okay, number 1, and feel free. Basically, this would be a minimum. I would say do more than this, but eat one fruit meal every day. Eat 1 fruit meal, and when I say a fruit meal, just the fruit, not something made. You could make an ice cream. Make yourself a big bowl of plain banana and ice cream. Maybe put a little flavoring in it, but eat 1 meal, at least 1 meal a day that's just fruit, and eat to your heart's content. If you want to sit down and eat mangoes until you're full, till you're about to pop, do it. If you want to eat pineapple, do it. If you want to eat a big bowl of an ice cream, do it. One thing I will say about that ice cream is if you make a big portion of it, that will stick with you for a while. So get the fruit in. Eat 1 big fruit meal a day. Another thing, have 1 green smoothie a day. Have a green smoothie every day. Okay, once again, don't be fanatic. Don't get into this whole, like, I don't want you sitting around at 7 o'clock at night going, God, I didn't have a green smoothie, and slugging down a big green smoothie before you go to bed. But if you will include a green smoothie every day, and when I say a green smoothie, put the stuff into that green smoothie that's going to satiate you, that's going to fill you up, and that'll give you some nutrition. The basics, make it however you like. Put some bananas in there, put some greens in there, put some chia seeds in there. The chia seeds help those greens digest a little bit better, and they give you a little bit more satiation. That sticks with you a little bit. If you don't eat bananas, I'm trying to envision, I know it can be done. I can't really envision a green smoothie without bananas, but that's just my process. But if you will include that, like my green smoothies, anybody that might be new and has not seen them before, are massive. My green smoothies are they really shouldn't even be called green smoothies anymore because there's so much more. Like the average green smoothie I make has like 8 bananas in it, sometimes 10, sometimes 11 bananas in it. As much kale, as much kale as I can kale, as much kale as I can cram in there. And I cram kale in there, I blend it down, and I cram as much more as I can get in there, and I blend it down. So, you know, I've got like anywhere from 8 to 10 bananas, much kale as I can pack in there. I usually put a serving of chia seeds in there. I put some Daily Green Boost or some spirulina in there. And by the time I've packed that baby out, I would imagine that most of my green smoothies have anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 calories in them. Now that is a massive, massive amount of food, you know, in one sitting. When I have a green smoothie, sometimes I have to remember, if I have them for lunch or if I have them early enough in the afternoon, I have to remember to eat dinner because my stomach doesn't even think about food again for a very long time. And the third one is have a big salad every day. Like I've mentioned ad nauseum, you probably get sick of hearing the same things over and over, although I'm about the fundamentals. The green smoothies and the big salads, you can add so many things to those. You can pack so much nutrition into just that one meal. So have a big salad. I just finished one that probably took me an hour and 15 minutes to eat. I didn't know if I was gonna make the thing. I've got a huge head and I have a big boy bowl. Like my bowl is about that big around. None of that little stuff like, you know, civilians make salads. I got a big old bowl, big head of romaine, filled up the bowl. I always have my lentil sprouts in there. You know, you guys have been hearing me talk about sprouts a lot lately. Look into that sprouting. And I'm not the guy, listen, I did a little video over on Instagram. But basically you get a mason jar with a sprouting top, and there's some workarounds. If you don't have a sprouting top, just Google it, YouTube it, whatever, search it there. But they're super easy and they are super nutritious. Now, one thing I will tell you that I've learned, I didn't know about this, but I was reading the other day, I've never tried them, but usually the ones in the grocery stores won't sprout. But look into sprouts. Just Google. I'm not Mr. Sprout expert. Google sprouts, search sprouts on YouTube, but get those sprouts into your diet. So I have the big salad. I have my sprouts on there. I have a good dressing, probably 4 out of 5 times from Raw Food Romance. I just had one of her best dressings today, her Divine Lime. And well, now I put some potato. I had some steamed potatoes on there too. Yes, I am not a fanatic. Everybody, like, it's weird. I get comments and I get questions from time to time. I didn't know you've gone back to this or up to this, or you've changed this, or you've done this, or you've blah 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 blah. I've never changed. I've always been pretty open about that, and I don't make a big deal out of putting. I'm like a big animal. I need lots of calories throughout the day to maintain my weight. But the green salad, include that big green salad, pack it with all the veggies you like. I like cucumbers in mine. I like red onion in mine. I'll put some tomato in there. I'm not a tomato hater. I'm not a tomato lover, but if you like those tomatoes, put those tomatoes in there. Earlier this week, I was making it with a sweet mustard, kind of a Swedish Dijon dressing that I make. And I had 2 good avocados, so I cut those up in there. But if you were to have those 3 things every day, and you don't put any pressure on yourself, in other words, don't start, like if you're just about to start, or if you're going to restart or whatever, or if you just want to try this, don't think about anything else. Don't think about, okay, I'm not supposed to eat this, I'm not supposed to do this. Just include these 3 things into your day. And make, like I say, make them big. Like sometimes when somebody's talking about their smoothie and they got a banana in there, they got 1 banana in there, I'm like, who are you? I mean, you're almost a separate species from me. I don't understand that. Pack it. Eat big. You can eat big. Fruit. Eat to your heart's content. Used to, when I was in Costa Rica, living the good life, getting that good mango all the time, I would go to this little place for lunch that actually sold the mango already cut up. Now I'm thinking about that in my mango drought right now and thinking, good Lord, how much I would love that. But I would go and I'd get like 4 or 5 portions of it. I'd have this massive bowl of mango that I would eat. Eat that. If you want to eat 7 or 8 bananas, eat 7 or 8 bananas. Eat to your heart content. The same with the green smoothie, the same with the salad. I will guarantee you this, if you did that, you don't have to worry about the rest. The rest will eventually work it out. Just say, that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan for going into 2021. I'm going to have those 3 things every day, and I'm going to eat, I'm going to pack them and eat as much as I need to. And I'm going to tell you something, you'll find something out. You won't be focusing, you won't be thinking about the things you're missing out on, because there won't be that craving for them. There won't be time for it. There won't be any space in your body for it. So focus on, always try to, I don't want to sound too much like a Hallmark card, but focus on the positives of if you'll take any situation, generally focus on the positive aspects of it versus the negative or what you might be missing there. It's always going to come out a little bit better, or just my opinion. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not following me on Instagram, pop over and follow me on Instagram. I think I'm going to read some alternative Santa Claus stories this week leading up to Christmas. And I will see you guys first of the week. Peace.